So I will say that there are lots of means problems where we require searching, right? Means we have to say the answer while solving problems, that we have to search some elements in our array or somewhere and we have to answer. To search the array, to search any element, we have two approach: linear search, binary search, and I will say there are some data structures also which helps us to search the elements. Like we have set, we have preset, we have map, we can use priority queue also, where we have data structures to search the element. So I will say that means I will not go to this data structure, as you already know. First thing starts with the linear search. Can anyone message what is linear search? Yeah, just one liner. Iterative search, very good. Means that we go from index 0 to n minus 1 and we search. Time complexity is, yeah, do not do any personal messages. Just refrain from personal messages. If you want to message something, reply in for the everyone. I will not repeat this again. Yeah, element by element search, and we search that and we say that found or not found. Then, so time complexity for this is big O of n. Now, second thing, we have binary search. Can anyone say what is binary search? If you have to say in one word or one sentence, what it will be? If you have to say the binary search in one line, what it will be? Calculating the mid and searching accordingly. Smart searching, yes. Elements should be in sorted order. So one requirement I got is element must be in sorted order. Sorted recursion, yes, very good, Susnita. So I got one answer. Divide and conquer. Sorted recursion, one type we can say, but it's not sorted. I will come to this requirement part later. So I will say binary search is nothing but discarding half element, half elements every time. That is what a divide and conquer is. So what we are doing is we are discarding half of the elements every time. Means we know that if we are going to find mid, either it will be on the left side or in the right side. Now say I got one prerequisite to apply binary search, which is sorted. Is there any other prerequisite for binary search? Or whatever it is mentioned that array must be sorted. Is it correct? Or you want to means refine it? Anyone, do you want to refine this? Element must be in sorted order. Okay, simple example I will give you that why it is not always sorted order. So I will say it must be in place of sorted order. I will say it must be in some ordered format. Let's see that how I am saying this. Let's take simple real life example, not real life, imaginary. Suppose I have 100 t-shirts. how I can sort it, and I want to keep this in cupboard, how I have to keep this in the rack, how I will keep it. All 100 t-shirts belongs to me. Can anyone give the answer that means how I can do this? Based on color, very good.
Sir, based
What?
on the color.
Yes, very good. Based on brand, okay, very good. So we are getting different answer. Based on color, why you are not saying based on size? Based on style, yes. I want this answer. Why you are not saying based on size? Be responsive, keep size is same. Yes, because all t-shirts belongs to me. It's not that one t-shirt I will be having S or one t-shirt, okay, I want to wear loose t-shirt, L size. No, it belongs to me then same size. Now say whatever you told all these things based on color, based on brand, based on style, is this sorted? Yes, it is sorted. But is it ascending or descending? Yes, one more answer we got based on latest one. Very good. Random, I will say, if you will say random, means I want to sort it based on something. So suppose I want a t-shirt of yellow color, right? So by visually you can say that, okay, there is a yellow color, you can take this. And suppose, let's say that I want to take the t-shirt of a specific brand. Then every time I have to keep one t-shirt, I have to see that which means brand it is, then I have to select it. So suppose if I will keep all the, suppose I have Nike t-shirt, if I will keep all the Nike t-shirt at one place, I will directly say that, okay, this is Nike t-shirt, I will keep out from one. So I cannot keep here random. I want to organize it in some way. So can I say that it's not always ascending or descending? In place of this, I will say it is ordered, and ordered in terms of color, brand, style, or latest one. So from this time, we will break this notation that binary search we will always apply on the sorted array. Today also you will see some examples where we will apply binary search on ordered form. I will say not sorted. We will see examples of binary search we will applying on non-sorted array, but it will be ordered. There will be some ordered following in that. So can you say what is the time complexity of binary search? We go of log n, very good. Okay, help me out. So this class I will take little bit quick for this binary search implementation and this part, because we will focusing on the question part, and if possible I will try to end the class by 10:30 if time permits. So to write the binary search we have two approaches. One is iterative and one is recursive way. So I will write the code for the binary search here. Suppose you want to return the index, or instead of index, let's write here Boolean. Suppose I want to find X, or instead of X, let's take key, and I have one array given. So what is the first requirement? So binary search, when we apply, we always need a range. That range in terms of what is the lowest answer possible, what is the highest answer possible. So we will always apply binary search in a range where we say lowest answer possible and highest answer possible. So here I am saying that what will be the lowest answer possible to find? It will be our zeroth index. I will say that I can get my answer at zeroth index, and at max I can get my answer at, which is a dot length minus 1. Let's define n also. So this is the lowest answer possible, and this is the maximum answer possible where I can get the element. So if it is just that if I want to find a key, it may be at as low as at index 0, as high as at index n minus 1. So we will write a loop here. What is the condition of the loop? While low is less than equal to high. Okay. So what we do here, what we find here? We find here mid value. How we find mid value? Low plus high by. Now what we are doing is we are saying that, okay, do not go randomly. Let's follow a pattern. Go to mid value. Suppose it's just like dictionary search. Whenever you have to search a word, suppose you have to search a word mango in the dictionary, it's not that you open the first page. You check, okay, first page you will get by A, then B, then C, then D. So binary search is something like dictionary search. Suppose whenever you have to find some word, you try to open the dictionary from the middle. So from our class 3, class 4, we are applying binary search. So based on the word, first word which is there in our dictionary, based on that we go to left side or right side. Suppose I am trying to find a word mango, and I opened the dictionary and I got orange. So which side of the dictionary you will go? On the left side you will go, or on the right side you will go? You will go on the left side. Is it left side? Think again and say, is it left side or right side? What is alphabetical order? M, N, O. Here you got M, right? You opened the dictionary, you got as M. So which side you will go? You will go in this side, right? To search. So this is left side or right side? Here you will get J, K, L like that, right? So if you will go on the left side, you will get words as J, K, L. You have to go on the left side or right side? You know alphabets or not? A, B, C, D, E, F. All forgot. Wow, very good. So we will go on the right side to find the word orange. So is it that if you will keep searching orange word on the left side, will you get the answer anytime? If you will search, no, right? It's common sense that. So can I say that we have discarded this? So this is what a binary search is. So we discard the half. Now say if my first we will check that we got the answer or not. If A of mid double equals to key, so I will directly say return true. Here instead of true, you can return many things based on the condition, based on the index, based on many things. Now let's come to the condition part. Else if A of mid value is less than key, A of mid value is less than key, which side you will go? You will go on the left side or right side? Let's take this example. A of mid value is less, means that you want to find 10, you got 5. So you will go on the left side. Okay, sorry, key is greater, right? Key is greater and you got 5, you will go on the right side. How to go on the right side? You have this index, and this index, right? So you will move it here. So what is the condition to move to the right side? We write low is equal to mid plus 1. We write else part, we will go on the, and after this while loop, if we didn't get any answer, we will say return false. So this is the entire code for the binary search. Any binary search question you will see, you will get the questions based on this only. And from the next time, I am not going to write the code for the binary search. I will just help you out with these three conditions. What is the condition for our answer? When we will get the left value, means when we have to shift to the left side, when we have to shift to the right side. Everyone please write this code. Once done, type done in the chat box. Done. Very good. So meanwhile, if you have any question, you can message in the chat box. I will take your query. Yeah, please mute yourself. Otherwise, it will hardly take 5 seconds for me to remove you from the meeting. Yeah, done. Okay, do a brainstorming session. Suppose your interview is going on. They ask, say one condition where linear search is better than binary search. And in any coding question, if they are saying you better, it's not that you will write more neat and clean code with 10 to 5 pens. Better in this sense, in terms of time complexity, space complexity. Size of array is small, okay? Unsorted array, very good. So we got two answers here when the given array is small and unsorted array. So when I say that when given array is small, there will be not that much difference, binary search will be effective. So only one and only condition, finding smallest value. Balaji, can you say in which terms you are saying finding smallest value? When element found at position 1, that is the best case, yes. In binary search means linear search, you can say that when element is found at 1, it's the best case. I am not asking about these best case or worst case, means in generalization form. Okay, that also you can say as the answer. That's also a good observation. When a of 0 double equals to key and when it is unsorted. So when it is unsorted, to apply linear search, you will directly go by big O of n. But if you want to apply binary search, first you have to sort it. So what is the time complexity to sort it? But how do we know that the given value is small? Aditya, can you please unmute and say? I didn't able to
Sir,
understand the
it
question.
was for the for someone who asked, no, sir, when the
Okay,
element is
small
found, best
array.
case. Yeah.
Okay. To sort the array, time complexity is n log n. Then you will take again log n time to apply the binary search. So this is the two scenarios where your means binary search, linear search is better than binary search. This is case specific, but it is always possible. When array is unsorted and you have to search for a key, then always go for the linear search. But I am not saying here queries and anything. So let's move forward and add here given unsorted array, you have to answer q queries. For each query, given a key, return it is present or not. Now, first two things you have to mention, it's unsorted array. You have to answer q queries that for each element it is present or not present. So if I will go by linear search, for one query, what is the time complexity? I need response from everyone. I see that many of you are not responding here. Okay. For one query, it's n. So for q queries, it will be n into q. Now, can you say me, see, binary search is just thinking, right? It's just thinking process. So it's not that means that is the only code you will get for binary search, that with one, two tweaks, one, two modifications, you will able to write the code for each and everything. Okay. So I will not say the code every time because it will be requiring a little bit of modifications only. It's just logical thinking that how you will apply binary search and how you will think that you can apply binary search. Okay. Can you say me the time complexity for binary search in this case, best time complexity you can say by binary search. Unsorted array, answer q queries. Just think and say. Okay. One answer I got is n log n plus log n into q. Yes, very good. This is the best case possible for the binary search. So at first, what you are doing, you are sorting. After sorting, what you are doing, so this is for one query. So one query, after sorting, you are responding to each and every query. So can I say that first sort the array, then answer each query? No, it's good. So if I will take n as 10 power 5 and q as also 10 power 5, then this will give you TLE and this will not give you TLE. So this is the best case possible. Okay, Sanya, one you are saying n log n into q plus log n, no? So one answer I got is n log n into q plus log n. Why? It's not that every time this is sorting, right? Is it really required to sort for every query? No, right? Okay, bracket mistakes. See, bracket mistakes can do a blunder. So it's not that for every query you will sort it. One query you have sorted and you got the answer. Okay. Now let's move forward. Now we will see some applications of binary search. I will say most important is to find the floor value and seal value. This is the most important application of binary search, which is floor value and seal value. First, we will discuss what is floor value. So suppose floor value of any element K. What is floor value for any element K? I am not asking in terms of decimals or anything. It's just an array given and you have to say what is floor value, what you mean by floor value. Yeah, can I see responses? What you know about floor value? Greatest lower value. Greatest element is smaller than K. Highest value less than that element. Yes. Yes. So I am getting responses as greatest value less than equal to K. Largest value lower than or equal to K. Yeah, same meaning. So greatest value which is less than equal to K. Okay, let's generalize this and try to understand that how it works. Means how we can say, suppose we will see some examples. Array given to you is sorted. So what you have floor value and you have to say, suppose I will give you 10. Can you say what is floor value of 10? I hope everyone is maintaining notes. What is floor value of 10? 10 only, very good. Yes. Now suppose I gave you 9. What is floor value of 9? 5. Very good. If I gave you 20, 25, I will try to cover each and every case in minimum time. What is floor value of 25? 20. Very good. If I will give you 1, what is floor value of 1? Not there. So I will write one more element here, -1, or let's say right here -5. Then what is floor value of 1? -5. Now what is floor value of -10? What you will respond? Yes, nothing is not the answer. Coding wise, you cannot say it's, I will cannot say -1, Aditya, because -1 can be the floor value of any other element, right? Null we can say yes. We can say null. Int mean, yes, very good. We can say int mean. So yes, and now I am getting responses. You can say here, it may be null or int mean or long mean. Now suppose here I am asking you in terms of values, right? In terms of index, what you can say when it is not present? -1, very good. In terms of index, you can say -1 for this case, because you know that any invalid index or first invalid index, as we are going by greatest, we will follow that rule and I will say -1 invalid index. So everyone clear with this, okay? Now let's take one array and try to suppose array is invisible to us and we are trying to find what is the floor value. Now key given is 10. Let's take 15. I hope everyone noted this because it is very important in, means while when you will code, these things will help you a lot to understand what you have to return. Yeah. So it will be good if you will write along with me, because I also write each and everything. So suppose key value is 5 and array given you is invisible. Every time what you are doing in binary search, you don't have access to left or right element. You have access to only mid element. So I will say now in array, every time you are getting mid value. Suppose mid value you got is 20. Can 20 be my answer? First time it's initialized with int main. Suppose I want to find floor value for 15. Can 20 be my answer? No. So it cannot be answer, right? So which side you will search? Left side or right side? Left side, it's common that we have to find a smaller value. Now you came to left side, you got here 5. Can 5 be your answer? Yes. Maybe, yes, very good. It may or may not be, but it may or may not be. But at this scenario, when you have only two elements, can 5 be your answer? Yes, it can be your answer. Okay. So when 5 be your answer, you will store answer by 5. Now, which side you have to go? Left side or right side? Right side, because I want to check in this range that is there any other element which is smaller than equal to 15. So you went to right side and you found that you got here 17. Can 17 be your answer? No. So which side you will go? Left side, very good. You went to 17, left side you got 13. Can 13 be your answer? Maybe, yes. Now you stored the 13. You went to left side, sorry, you went to right side and you see that there are no more elements, or you can say that this value is crossing, means left is greater than becoming R. So what is your answer for 15 then? 13, very good. 13 is your answer. So if I will ask you that in this code, in this binary search code, I will only talk about, I will copy this. So you can use two things here, floor value or floor index, and you know the difference. So I am going with value. Can you say me the modifications which we have to do here? Do we need any extra variable here? Yes. What is that variable? Answer we have to take. Now let's say the condition. When a double equals to a of me double equals to key, what you have to return here? And if you want, you can write only these three conditions. Do not write full code. What you will return here when a of mid double equals to key? Res answer. Can I say that here we are not updating, we have to return a of mid only. If you will store here, Meghna, we have to return mid in term of index. Means when we are saying by index, then we have to return mid. Here we are saying in terms of value. So value is nothing but a of mid. Now, when your mid value, when your key is greater, what you have to do? Answer, when your key is greater, what you have to do? Let's take this. At first, you have 15 and your key is greater 20, right? So when you are getting 20, which side you are moving, left side or right side? We have to search to the left side. Very good. So can I write it as high is equal to mid minus 1. Now let's come to the else part. Can you say me, now your mid is smaller than key, right? Sorry, A of mid is, then what you have to do? Have I missed something here? Okay, here I have done this mistake again. Your A of mid value is smaller, right? Okay, let's come back to second condition again. Don't get confused. Let's come back to this condition again. When A of mid value is smaller, right? Suppose I want to find for 15 and your mid value is 5, so it's smaller. Sorry for this confusion, guys. So your mid value is smaller. So can I say that you have to store A of mid and you will say that go and search on the right side. So you will say that low is equal to mid plus 1. Now, when your mid value, A of mid value, suppose you are getting 20, in this case, you will get no answer and you will say go and search on the left side. So here you will directly write high is equal to mid minus 1 and at last you will return answer. So see, I am also getting confused while writing mid value and high value. So better when you are getting confused or wrong answer, just take example like I have taken for 15, 5, 20. Any example of your wish you can take and you can see that you have to go on the left side or right side. Anyone having any confusion here? Any confusion, yes or no? Clear, very good, very good. So now as you can write these three conditions in your notebook, only these three conditions will help you out, means rest of the codes are same. Now we will move forward and we will check for the ceiling value. Can you say me what is the definition of ceil value? Sir, initializing answer to mean value. What I have initialized with? Okay, I have initialized with 0. Okay, thanks for correcting. Lowest ceil value of k, you can say lowest value greater than equal to k. Suppose, just by example, let's try to understand these three conditions. You want to find ceil value of 15 again, and this is your key value. Answer this time you will, if you are saying means ceil value, you will initialize with int min or int max. Yes, respond. Suppose let's take again some array int max, right? Because you don't know, I am getting some responses as int min also. Int max you can take because you know that means suppose in this array if someone told you to say what is ceil value of 5, it's not possible like there. Okay, ceil value of 5 will be 5 and if I will ask ceil value of 10, it's not possible, means we can say int max or even we can say 10 plus 1. So we will not denote it by 10 plus 1 because it may be value. So we will say by int max. Now for ceil value you are saying this. What you will see for say for ceil index of 10. Suppose n is equal to 5. There are total 5 elements, right? So what you will say for ceil index of 10? Yes, very good. You will say by n. Yeah. Okay. Let's again come back here. 15. So we have three conditions. A of mid greater than k, A of mid less than k, A of mid greater than k. So in this case, you know that you will directly say return A of mid. There is no confusion here. Now you got some value as 20. So can 20 be the answer for 15? Can 20 be my answer? Yes, it can be, may or may not be. So can I say that I will write here answer is equal to A of mid. Which side you will go and search? Now when you got 20, which side you will go and search? You have to say the lowest value, right? So whenever we have to say the lowest value, we try to go on the left side because I know that left side we will get the smallest value. So can I write here as high is equal to mid minus 1. Now suppose here you got 10. Can 10 be your answer? No, right? It's not possible. So you will go and search on the right side as low is equal to mid plus 1. So floor and ceil we already covered. Now after this we have a concept of finding the first index. I will say first index if it asks to return index and there are multiple equal elements to key. So you have to ask the interviewer because if you have the multiples key or you have means in question it will be specified that whether you have to say the first element or the last element. Because if you will ask floor value, suppose there are some elements as 5, 5, 5, 5. Let's take the simple example and key is equal to 5. You know that floor value of key will be 5. It may be any of the 5s, right? If I will say this 5, this 5, this 5, this 5, anything is my correct answer. So in question, it will be mentioned that whether they are asking for you first index or last index. And if it is an interview question, then you have to ask the interviewer that which index you want. You want first index or last index. Yeah, it's good that you told this. And from the next time, if someone will ask you floor index, your first question will be, is it containing duplicate values? If answer is no, then you can directly say this. If their answer is yes, then your next question will be that we have to whether say the first index or the last index. Now I am coming to this point only, this concept only, how to find the first index and the last index. So I will say finding first index is clear. Ankit, do I able to answer your query?
Yes, sir, it was.
Okay. So now if you have to say the first index for any element, suppose you have 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. By your common sense, say that to find the first index, if you got here 3, right? This is your mid value. To find the first index, will you go to left side or right side? Left side. Can it be my answer? If A of mid double equals to key, can it be my answer? Yes, it may or may not be. So I will store it and I will say go and search on the left side. Is this clear? So this is the only change in the first index. See, I am only writing the conditions. Implementation is same. Only those three conditions will change. Now you know the rest of the cases when it will be less than. and greater than what it will be. Now, same way, if I will ask for last index, see, if you will draw this visually, then it will be good for you to answer whether you have to go on the left side or right side. So I want to say for the last index. So can you say if this is your mid, which side you will move? Left side or right side? Right side, very good. So can this mid be my answer? Yes, it may be my answer. So I will store A of mid and I will set them to go on the right side. So this is the condition to find the last index. Now there was a conflict we got earlier that can we apply binary search on a unsorted array? Now let's come to that question where you will see the first question where you will apply binary search on the unsorted array. Not unsorted, yes it's unsorted but it's ordered. Count number of zeros in an array where all the zeros are in the left side. You have to count number of zeros where all the zeros are in the left side. Suppose I am giving you this example. Now say, is it sorted? Is my array sorted? No. Is it ordered? Yes, it is ordered in terms of all the zeros are on the right side, sorry, left side. Now, if you have to count the number of zeros, now you know about means floor value, seal value, and first index, last index. According to all those four things, can you say me what you will find here? Last index minus first index. So one answer I am getting as last index minus first index plus 1. So last index of 4, 0 is 4 minus 0 plus 1. So can I say that this will be always 0 only first index? Because it's in the question that first index means all the zeros are on the left side. So it will be 0 only. So no need to include this. So can I say last index plus 1? Now you are saying this answer by last index. Can we say this according to floor and seal value also? Is it possible? How you can say this answer by floor or seal value? Is it possible to say? No, right? It's not possible. How you will say? See, Ankit, when you are trying to find the floor or seal value, suppose you got mid at -5 also you can get, which is smaller than, and 3 also you can get, which is greater than. So in terms of seal and floor value, we cannot say. And can I say that in terms of 0 and non-zero also I will say? So if I will write my condition, can I say that if A of I or A of mid, now I am saying this as the complete binary search. So if A of mid not equal to 0, which side you will go? Left side or right side? Left side you will go, very good. In else part, where you will go? Right side. This was the second. All things are similar. Or can I say that I can also say that, okay, these are the two things by which we can answer this. Either you will find last index of 0, or in this way also you will get this last index of 0 plus 1. So it's nothing but this code is nothing but you are finding first zeros and last zeros. One question we have seen using count of zeros in an array where all the zeros are in the left and right side. Now let's take the second question. I hope this question is clear for everyone, right? Okay, very good. Given a range L to R, count number of elements in the range L to R. You have to count all the elements. See, I am taking these questions because means I am taking question at a little bit fast pace, because you already know that you have to just visualize it and say that you have to go on the left side or right side. Now this is somewhat interesting question. Suppose this is the given and this L and R are the values. Okay. Manually say what is the number of elements in the range 0 to 12, both inclusive. Total how many elements are there in the range 0 to 12? 4. Very good. Now say total how many elements are there in the range uh, 10 to 17. Again 4. Very good. How many? Now I will take some corner cases. How many elements are there in the range 15 to 2? 4. This is the place, this is the constraint where many 99% of you have done the mistake. Do you agree on this point? Because you always assume that you already assumed by seeing this that your assumption is L is always less than equal to R. No answer. No, Aditya, answer will not be 0. Yeah. So you, because you confused, because you assume that your L will be always less than equal to R. See, in constraint, I will making this point because in future also you will see some questions. Range will be like 1, comma, R less than equal to 10 power 5. If you are getting here comma, this doesn't specify L will be less than equal to R. There is a difference in these two constraints, this one and there is a difference in these two constraints. In this constraint, it's not specified L will be less than equal to R, but here it is specified. So in this case, what you will do, in this case you will swap if L is greater than R. Sorry for my handwriting. L and is less than symbol looks similar in my handwriting. So from next time, please make sure to check the constraint that we have to make L less than and R. Yes, that is the case I am saying. If L is greater than R, then you have to swap. Now let's take some more corner cases here. Suppose I am giving you -10 to 0. Total how many elements are there between -10 to 0? 3 elements. How many elements are there from 17 to 100? 1 element. Yes. Now it's your responsibility that take 2 minutes of time and say that how you will answer this. You know floor value, seal value, first index, last index. Just focus and say that means just think the application, what floor value gives you, what seal value gives you, and how you can answer this range question using floor value and seal value. Just try to figure out that what will be the floor value of 0, seal value of 12, like that. Okay, just help me out. So sorry, I will write one more range, 3 to 14. So how many elements are there in 3 to 14? 2 elements. Yes, it's your responsibility now to think that how you will answer using floor value and seal value. But in the question it is L comma R. This should only be when L is less than R. So it would be L less than equal to R, right? No, Snehita. I told you L and R, right? I didn't told you what will be the minimum value, what will be the maximum value. You assume that L will be the left value, R will be the right value, but I took only two variables. Understood? Yeah, I think you have encountered this problem already where means constraints you have to swap. I will say one question, one famous question where everyone struggled is string operation question, where you have L and R value. For that you have to either swap or reverse or sort. I will say most of you, 99% of you struggled in that question. That's why I kept this point that next time make sure to keep the constraint here. Okay, in meanwhile I got some answer. So first answer I got from Ankit. No, before also I got the answer. So I will directly write the two formulas we got. Floor of R minus seal of L plus 1. So I will take this formula and say me that there is max mean, there is no max mean value in floor and seal. Vaishnavi, either it is floor or either it is seal. So let's take this formula and let's take to optimize this. Means check that answer will be same or not. So I will work on this one. What is floor? So instead of floor, I will say floor index of 3 minus seal index of L plus 1. What is floor index of 3? Yeah. Floor index of 3 will be, okay, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Floor value of 14 and seal value of 3. Floor value of 14 will be 6 and seal value of 3 will be 3. Is this correct? I am saying, sorry, floor index. Floor index of 14. So 14 will lie here next. means value greater than 14 will be 6 and seal value. Okay, sorry. I'm getting confused. Sorry for this. So for this, I want to find floor value, right? So floor value will be 12. So it will be 5 and seal index of 3, it will be 4 plus 1 minus. So you are getting 5 minus 4, 1 plus 1, 2. Okay, this is correct. Now one more formula I got. What was that formula? So index C. Hasika, it's not clear for what you want to find floor and what you want to find the seal. Can you please specify L and R? There is one more way, means as you see that this way, you are going to find floor index of R and seal index of L. There is a reverse way also. I want to take one scenario, this scenario. Again, what is Fi of 0 minus Ci of minus 10? What is floor index of 0? It will be 2 minus. What will be the seal index of minus 10? Seal index of minus 10. What is the value which is greater than minus 10? So it will be index 0. So can I say that minus 5 is greater than minus 10? So it will be 0. Then you will do here plus 1. So you will get 2 plus 1, which is 3. So this case is already satisfying. Now let's take one more example here. This example. Floor value of 17 minus seal index of, am I taking correct way? Floor value of 100 minus seal value of 17. What is floor value of 100? Sorry, floor index of 100? It will be 9. This is the condition which you have to work. Is it correct? What is seal value of 17? Hey, how it will be 9? What is the smallest value less than equal to 100? Isn't it 18? So it will be 8. Floor value will be 8. What is seal value of 17? It will be 8 minus plus 1. So you will get answer as 1. Is it 1? Yes. Now suppose if I will write here 20, then what will be the seal value of 20? Not null. We cannot say null. I told you, right? When seal value you have to say you will return by 9. Yes, very good. N you will return. So n is 9 plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1. You will check that you are getting here 0. And you see that there is no element between 18 to 100. So for seal value, if value is not present, you will say n. And floor value, if it is not present, you will say minus 1. And best example for this is you can take the whole array, not int max, rather int max we will say in terms of value, we are saying in terms of index. So n is also not a valid index, minus 1 is also not a valid index. So we will say by index. When it comes to value, then you will say by int min or int max. Now we have seen the general questions of binary search using floor value, seal value, and you see that seal value may give you the range sum all means range queries also it will help you. So there are many applications of range sum using binary search. Later you will read about means binary exponentiation, you will read about segment tree, Fenwick tree, binary lifting. So these all are based on range values only. So this is the base where we see that how binary search help us to say the range queries. Now most important application, most means not I will say application, most important question on binary search, which we say this as binary search on answer. In many coding level problems, you will means 90% you will get questions that will be of binary search on answer. I think that code forces problem was also asking about what is binary search on answer. So I hope that you have worked with some examples. I will discuss 2 to 3 problems only using binary search on answer, but I will give you a way to find how you will apply binary search on an answer. So it will be clear for you to apply from the next time. Let's take our first question on binary search on answer. Okay. Meanwhile, take a 1 minute of break and revise all these things because mainly the code of the binary and binary search and how we are finding whether we are going on the left side, right side. So everyone take 1 minute of time because now we are going into different modes in applying binary search. Let's take one simple question on binary search. This question is already there in code forces means that ITMO, but I am modifying this question a little bit. Suppose there is an exam going on, your faculty will give one question paper, right? Question paper, and in a class there are n students. So total how many question paper you have to print? Those who are saying n, check your answer again. Is it n? You total there are, and that's why I told you that do not say the answer blindly. Okay. Total n students are there. So you need how many questions? Simple common sense, right? you need just a second. Sorry, my pen is not working. Yeah. So n students are there. We need n question paper, right? And one question paper you already have. So how many question paper you have to print? Isn't it you have to print n minus one question paper? Yes, right? Now suppose one question paper HOD demanded. One question paper HOD demanded. Now how many question paper you have to print? Raga, how your answer is n minus 2? Now what is the requirement, Raga? Can you please unmute? Yes, it's n because demand is of n plus 1. You have already 1, so requirement is n. Now you have to print n paper. There are two printers. There are two printers. Now suppose first printer takes X second, second printer, okay, let's take one example only. Suppose n is equal to 15 papers. Directly I am taking n. 15 papers you have to print. Okay. Now it takes 2 seconds to print one paper. It takes 3 seconds to print one paper. Okay. So you have to say what is the minimum time. You can use both simultaneously. You can use this one, both simultaneously, and you have to say minimum time taken to print n papers. Can you work out manually and say me the answer? When you will work out manually, then you will find one thing. So can you please work out manually and say me the answer? Try to do by linear search, because linear search, yes, definitely you will implement binary search, but linear search will always help you to find how you have to apply binary search. So to know the conditions, what will be the conditions of the binary search, you have to iterate using linear search. Can anyone say from what time you are starting? What is the minimum possible time to print? Can anyone respond? What is the minimum time possible? Minimum time will be 0. Aditya, can you say in which case it will be 0?
Sir, if the first machine, if n is equals to 0,
Yes, if n is equal to 0, it's 0. So by common sense, can I say that if we are taking exams and one question paper is demanded by HOD, so can n will be never 0? Because you will not take exam of 0 students. Is that right? I'm not, okay, minimum time will be 2. Okay. What can be my max time? Based on these three value, can you able to say the max time? Three and three. Yes, it will be three. Not three. Max time will not be three. Yes, it will be 45. Your max time will be 45 because suppose this printer is not working. Okay. So if you have to print 15 papers and each paper is 3 second, maximum second, I told you that binary search always work in the minimum to maximum. So if you are taking 3 second printer and you are always using that only, so it will be 15, 45, 15 into 3. So max will be 45. Now let's see that how binary search means we are saying binary search on answer, right? Let's see how we will calculate the answer. For all these things, answer is only one thing, linear search. Now let's start with t is equal to 2. Is it possible to print 15 papers in 2 seconds? No. How you are saying no? How many papers it will print in 2 seconds? First machine. One. How you are saying one? Can you say? See, your thinking, your answer will say you that how you will code. It's not given. I am asking first printer, a printer in 2 seconds. Sorry, how many papers it will print? Isn't it 2 by 2 is equal to 1? And how many papers this will print? B printer will print. How many papers? How it is 0? If you will take that, say me the answer. It takes 3 seconds to print, right? So in 2 seconds, how many papers it will print? Simple unitary. In 3 seconds, it's print one paper. So in 1 second, it will print 1 by 3. In 2 seconds, it will print 2 by 3. So what is 2 by 3? It is 0. So can I say that your answer is 2 by 2 plus 2 by 3? So you are getting 1 plus 0. You are getting only one paper printed in 2 seconds, which for which your answer is no. Now same way, can you say that for t is equal to 3 seconds, how many papers will get printed? How you are saying to Snehita? First printer will print how many papers? 3 by 2 plus 3 by 3, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So it's again answer is no. Now let's come to t is equal to 4 second. So can I say it will be 4 by 2 plus 4 by 3 is equal to 2 plus 1, 3. Answer is again no. Do you able to understand that your answer function, how you will write the answer function? If I will say that this is your answer function where its Boolean value, you have given n, you have given time for a1, it's right, ta, it's tb, when you will say yes and you have int time take means what is the given time to you. So will you able to write this code? Definitely you will able to write, right? So there, what is your TA here? TA is already given as 2, TB is already given as 3, and we will discuss T given that whatever the T values you are getting here. So can I say that you are checking nothing? Int copies printed is equal to T by TA plus T by TB, and if it is, you are directly returning if your copies printed are greater than equal to n or not. Is this clear for everyone? That how we are checking that means in what time we will able to print copy or not. See, just by simple iteration you able to write answer part. Is it clear for everyone or is it confusing? Please respond in the chat box. If you will say, I will repeat again. I am not getting any responses. Just this conversion I converted into code. I am only getting clear, sir. Sir, when it yes or no. Okay. Can I say that when in this time t time, when you didn't able to print n copies, your answer will be no. If you able to print in t time, if you able to print n, then your answer will be yes. Let's take one simple example. Let's take one big number, t is equal to 20. Okay. Or let's take more big number, let's take 100. Suppose you have 100 seconds, right? So first printer will print 100 by 2 copies, second printer will print 100 by 3 copies. So 50 plus 33, it will be 83 copies, right? So you will say that yes, 100 second is sufficient for me to print, means 15 copies. It's not minimum, maximum, just T 100. Yes, if you will get 100 second time, yes, you will able to print 15 copies and later you can go for the dinner also. Now this thing we have to minimize. Okay. This thing we have to minimize, but our return statement that at least n copies should be printed, right? But we need only n copies. No, just for this, I am saying that. We need only n copies. I know that. See, when I told you that, means not think in terms of binary search. When you got 100, right? You told that for 100 you able to print n copies. Now, when you got the answer, will you try to increase the time or reduce the time? Reduce. So if you want to reduce, will you go to left side or right side? Left side. Now you remember, Snehita, that when we are finding the floor value or seal value, there you were saying that answer may be. Okay. Here also I am saying my answer may be 100, but I am not sure. Let's go on the left side and check. Is that clear, Snehita? Got it. Yes. Now main question is that, now say these two printers you are working simultaneously, right? Just common sense. These two printers you are working simultaneously, yes or no? Answer it. Yes. Both the printers you are working in a simultaneous way. Okay. In starting initial time, what is the number of paper you have? Question paper you have? How many faculty gave you the paper? How many question paper did faculty give you? Not n. He gave you only one paper, right? Only one question paper, from that you have to make. So initial time you have only one question paper, but you want to work with both simultaneous printer. isn't it one paper you have to first print for B or A? Yes or no? So to work this both printers simultaneously, isn't it that you need two question paper so that you can work on both of the printers? Yes. So now you have one paper, you have two printers A and B. Which printer you will use to print the first paper, means second paper? You will use printer A or printer B? Why printer A? Less time. Yes, very good. So these are the observations we are having here. Is that clear? Now can I say that let's do binary search here now. So your answer you will pass, you will search by not by n, you will search by n minus 1. Because first copy, it will take time of minimum of a comma b. Now, how many question paper remaining for you to print? N minus 1 only. So you are going to find how we will find minimum and maximum time is already given for you printer. For printer, it's already given. It's in the question. I already gave you, right? 2 and 3. Ankit, is that clear? First copy will be printed max time. Why? You have to say the minimum time. So you will take the less printer, right? Means printer which will take less time. Isn't it, Sania? Suppose you go to a stationery shop, means I think you are from Zenit. So you go to a stationery shop. There are two shopkeepers. You have to print one paper. One shopkeeper takes 10 minutes to print one paper and another shopkeepers take 5 minutes. So to whom you will go? Sir, between what time we will apply binary search? I think we already discussed that. Check this. Mean time, max time. So minimum time will be less time, and what will be the maximum time means that we have as a maximum type means n into what is the maximum time. And in binary search, I will say you instead of finding means do not bother about what will be the mean time, what will be the max time. You can directly take means 10 power 9 like that means maximum possible value in integer. No problem. That will means time complexity is only log n, so it will get handled. No problem in that. Only bother about lowest value possible. Do not bother about highest value possible. Now let's solve this problem using binary search. So we have mean means low, we have high, and rest what we have? We have TA is equal to 2. And let's write here time. We have TA is equal to 2, TB is equal to 2, and copies here. Now, suppose I am taking low as 0. Okay, TB is equal to 3. High time, what you want to take? Say me. You want to take 45 or more than 45? Or you want to take 10 power 9? If you will say 10 power 9, I will say you to compute. If you will say 45 or 100, I will compute. Yeah, say me. What? Sir, you told from second copy onwards we will try to print on printer A. No, Sani, I didn't told you from second copy onwards. I told you for the second copy because you have two printers, right? You have two printers and initially you have only one question paper. To use both of the printers, you need two copies, right? And you have only one copy. So first you will print one more copy so that you can make use of both of these printers, isn't it? Do you able to understand, Sanya? Sanya, can you please unmute? Yes, you have to print on the minimum, right? Because you have to take the minimum time possible. If you will print on 3 seconds, you will waste 1 second, right? Understood? Okay. So what is the high value you all want to take? Yeah, you can take low is equal to 2 also, no problem in that. 45 means 0 cannot be my answer, but just to say I am saying 45. So this time is nothing but our mid. So what is mid value of 0 and 45? Yes, be quick. 20, 27, 22. You all forgot divisions, everything. 22. So what is the number of copies printed? We will pass to this answer function where it will compute TA by TB and it will say copies. So 22 by 2 plus 22 by 3, it will be 11 plus, what is 22 by 3? 7. So you will get 18 and you have to print 15 copies. So you will able to print, right? So if you will able to print means you know that 18 can be my answer, right? At this point 18 can, sorry, this 22, whatever the time you got, this can be your answer. Now say if 22 is your answer, so you will go on the left side or right side? Left side. So how you will go to left side? That you will reduce here 0, it will become 21. What is mid of 0 and 21? It is 10. So how many papers it will able to print? 10 by 2 plus 10 by 3. Okay. So it will be 5 plus 3 is equal to 8 papers. Is it satisfying our condition? No, right? It's not satisfying. So which side you will go? Right side. So you will move to right side. 11, 21. What is mid of 11 and 21? 15. A. You all forgot mathematics. 16. So in 16 seconds, how many paper you will able to print? 16 by 2 plus 16 by 3, 8 plus 5, 13. It's also not possible. So again you will go to right side. If you will go to right side here, you will get 17 plus 21. Not this time I will not ask you mid value because you don't know mathematics also. Sorry. You will get here 19. In 19 seconds, let's see how many papers you will able to print. So it will be 19 plus by 2, 9 plus 6, 14 paper. Again, it's not yes, it's possible now. Because if you have 15 paper, one paper you have already printed, so you have to print for 14 papers, right? Okay, 9 plus 6, 15. I am also doing the same mistakes today. So it's possible. When it's possible, which side you will go? Left side or right side? Left side. Okay, let's move to left side. 17, 18. What is mid of 17, 18? 17. So you will write here 17 by 2 plus 17 by 3. 17 by 2 is 8 plus 5, 13. It's not possible. So which side you will go? Right side. So you will write here 18. 18 mid will be 18, not check by 18 plus 2. 18 by 3. You will get here 9 plus 6. Again you are getting 15. Okay. So you will print 15 papers again. Again, which side you will go if its answer is possible? You will go to left side. You will check 18. You will get here. 17. You will get here. Now this condition fails. So can I say that minimum time possible is 15? Sorry, not time. Minimum time possible is 18. Now say me total time to print 18 papers. What is to, sorry, 15 papers. What is the total time you have taken to print 15 papers? Is it 18? It is 18 plus 2. 20 second you have taken. This one you got for n minus 1. This one you got to print second copy. All of you have a look because many times we got confused here. So all of you take 1 minute of time and try to understand this problem. And meanwhile, if you have any confusion, please unmute, as we have means given 30 minutes on this problem, and we have checked that how linear search help us to find the answer function and how it will help us to do the binary search. So it's very important that you must understood this. I took this example just to explain that how linear search will help you to write the function, answer function. If you have any doubt, please unmute or message in the chat box so that it will not be your waste of time. Everyone able to understood this? Now total pages to print, and yes, that is n plus 1, but one question paper you remember means your faculty gave you. So you have to print n paper only. And in that n paper, one paper is getting printed by means one paper you got the from the HOD. So now you have to print n paper. In that n paper, first print means you are printing for the work means work with both of the printers. So you have to print n minus 1 paper. Understood, Snehita?
Sir,
Yes.
but theoretically, we can print all the N papers in like 18 seconds, right?
No.
Theoretically.
See. You are saying theoretically when both of your printers is working, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But as in starting, you have only one paper. So how you can make use of both of the printer? You got my point? See, if you want to make a copy of something, first you need a copy, right? Then you will make a copy of it. Snehita? No, HOD doesn't have it. HOD demanded that. HOD demanded this.
We already have one paper now, sir.
See, don't get confused. I will say you from starting. Is my voice clear?
No, sir.
It's lagging, right?
Now it is okay, sir.
Okay. Now check the requirement. First, faculty gave you one paper. You need paper for n students plus one HOD. So total paper you want is n plus one. Okay. Now you have two printers, A, B. It takes 2 seconds, it takes 3 seconds. One paper you have, you are giving this paper to get printed, so you will be having two papers. Now, this one paper you are giving to print to start the second paper also. Now, this paper you don't have. Now, one paper you are giving here, one paper you are giving here, and this remaining paper you are giving to HOD. Is it clear, Snehita, now?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you have total, means that if I will give this faculty question paper after making it a copy, if I will give this to faculty HOD, so you have to print n paper, right? And n paper you have to means just make a copy for the second printer. So isn't it you have to print n minus one paper? Now to work this printer, you need one copy, right? It's not that means without giving it copy, it will print automatically. So you have to give it a copy, right? Then only this printer will start working.
Understood, sir.
Okay. Now we will see one very good question on binary search. I will say you the question number also. This question on lead code, I will say the question number as, I'll send this link in our group. This question is very easy. It's saying that you have n cross m matrix. Question is very simple. N cross m matrix where I comma jth cell represents I into j. You have to say print kth smallest element. N cross m matrix is given where each cell represents I cross, it's like multiplication table, and you have to say what is the kth smallest element. Now let's check this by example. Suppose n is equal to 5 and m is equal to 4. So can I just say that you will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and elements will be multiplications of 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16, 5, 10, 15, 20. Now this will be your matrix which will be ready for you, and you have to say kth smallest number. Suppose if I will say you k is equal to 3, what is your answer? What is the third smallest number? Can you all say me the answer? The third smallest number. It is 2. Can you say me the fifth smallest number? Fifth smallest number is? One answer I'm getting 3, one answer I'm getting 5. Can you please check and say again? Fifth smallest number will be 3. What are the numbers? Suppose I want, so can I say that my method 1 will be convert into 1D array and sort. So if I will do that, I will get as 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6 like that. So what is the fifth smallest number? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth smallest number. I will get sixth smallest number, seventh smallest number. Can you say me that what will be the time complexity in this case? Input given is only three things: n, m, and k. This is the input given to you. So first say, to generate this table, what will be the time complexity? No, it's not asking index. If you have to say by index, then you have to say by n cross, means then it will not work, right? Because then you have to say means fifth small will be 5 according to lead code question. No, leave at whatever the lead code question is saying, that you can leave it now. Just concentrate here. In lead code, can you say me, Ankit, what is the input given? Ankit, in lead code, what is the input given? Is it 5, 4 or different thing? 3 cross 3, right? But we are working on 5 cross 4 matrix, right? In 3 cross 3 also we will get 3 as an answer. If I will ask for that, you can guess up, that you can draw the table and you can check, right? It's only writing the multiplication table and counting the number of elements. Isn't it, Keshav? Yes. So what will be the time complexity to generate this? To generate this table, can you say me what will be the time complexity? Yes, anyone respond back. What will be the time complexity? M cross n. Plus, now you want to convert, this into array. So can I say that while you are generating this, at that time only you have added into the array, and to sort this again, can I say that if you want to sort it, it will again take log of m cross n time. So this is to generate and add in 1D array. This is to sort 1D array. So you can go to this index and you will say that what is the answer. What is the space complexity required here? What is the space complexity required here? Is it n? So if it is 5 cross 4, total how many elements you have to store, Vivek? Sanjana, sorry. Total how many elements you have to store? Isn't it 5 into 4? Total 20 elements you have to store. Right? Right, Sanjana? So can I say that my space complexity will be n cross m? Now suppose if I will give you even n as 10 power 4, m as 10 power 4, then this will work. But if I will write the test cases or make it 10 power 5, 10 power 5, both of the things will not be feasible here. Anything, neither in terms of space complexity we can use, neither in terms of time complexity we can use when n is 10 power 5, m is 10 power 5. Okay, now we need a solution for this. Question statement is pretty clear, right? Simple, straightforward question. Given a table, find the kth smallest element. Can you think how we can apply here binary search? No, you already saw that we cannot define, we will not able to define matrix. It's impossible to define matrix of means 10 power 5 cross 10 power 5. Yes, if it is binary search, then you can see that all the rows are sorted and all the columns are also sorted. So if your input is in between range 10 power 3 to 10 power 3, then you can apply binary search on matrix, where you will start searching from this element and you will go on asking which element. Then in that also you will only able to say that it is there or not. You will not say it is kth smallest element. So that is not feasible here, Samia. Just check each and every row and say that. It's little bit easy. If you will visualize this table, then you definitely able to say the answer. Can we use a triangular matrix? Vivek, can you please unmute and say?
Sir, I mean, it's an mirror image of the matrix. If you like look from it from the diagonal,
Primary diagonal
not
or
able to
secondary diagonal?
primary primary diagonal. Okay, but
So
it's not
can
n cross. Okay.
it's not n cross n, so you cannot make a
Yes, sir.
diagonal here.
Okay, sir.
So if you will make triangular matrix also, your space complexity will reduce by 2 only, which will be m into n by 2. And there is no data structure where you can implement triangular data structure. You have to use list of list, dynamic list. Is that clear, Vivek?
Yes, sir, I get it.
Yeah. Now try to find that how you will say this. Okay. So I will not waste much of time on this. So I will directly jump here. I will copy this. We have on answer, we can use low and high as value and search. Yes. See, as n is given, m is given, right? So can you say me that k value, range of k value will be from 1 to, means this is the kth smallest number you have to say. It will be n cross m only, right? But how you will find? Binary search will only say you that it is there or not there, right? Yes, we can perform binary search on each row. No, you have to say the count, right? Means you don't have to say, I am not asking present or not. No, I am asking kth smallest, isn't it? If we have to say it is present or not present, then yes, row wise we can do binary search, but you have to say kth smallest. You will say 2 is in this row also, 2 is in this row also, 3 is here also, 3 is here also. Now let's see. Yes, somewhat you are correct that we will go row wise, but let's check out how we will go row wise. Now say, suppose I have to answer, just I am taking generally, right? What is 10th element, 10th smallest element? How we can say the 10th smallest element? It may be answer can be anything, but I am not going in terms of answer now. Wait, I am modifying this little bit. Suppose they are asking you sixth smallest element. Okay. They are asking you what is the sixth smallest element, and you are assuming. Now I am saying in binary search, if you get the answer, you go to left side. If you do not get the answer, you go to right side. Now you are assuming your answer is, let's say you are assuming your answer is 10. Is it clear up to here? Please try to understand in one way, in one shot. So I'm just saying that you have to say sixth smallest number, and I am saying that let's say that sixth smallest number is 10. We will figure out that 10 is the sixth smallest number or not. If I will go here, if I will go in this row, if I will go in this row, so say me if it is 10, what will be the index of 10? What can be my index of 10? No, not 5. See, if it is multiplication table, can I say it will go as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this way? So it will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So can I say that my index of 10 will be 10? Isn't it? If I will fill this multiplication table, then 10 will come at index 10. Yes, yes, very good. But how many total indexes are there in this row? 4 only. Okay. If now I will go to this row, what will be my index? 5. But what is the last valid index? 4 only. So I will take 4 only. Now if I will go to this one, what may be my index of 10? Can you say what may be the index of 10? Yes, it will be 3. If I will go here, what may be my index of 10? 2. If I will go here, what may be my index of 10? 2 again. So if I will count all this, so what I will get? 4, 4, 8, 3, 11, 11, 4, 15. But I want sixth smallest number. I got 15th smallest, means if I will fill this array, so here is the sixth part, here is the 15th part, right? No, it's not basically finding the floor value. Can I say that we are taking nothing but mean of this value? Suppose this is your n value, n comma 10 by 1, isn't it? Now we have to answer sixth smallest element, but we are getting 15th smallest element. So say me, can 10 be my answer at this point? Can 10 be my answer? Yes or no? Okay, you didn't able to show that it will be my answer or not. Okay, let's say that which side, now you say that for 10 you got 15, which side you will move now? You will move to left side or right side? You will reduce the value or increase the value? Left side you will go. Okay, any say me any number from 0 to 10, means 0 to 9, say me any number. Let's check for 5. Okay, so index for 5, say me the index. Here it will be 4, here it will be 2, here it will be 1, here it will be, it may be 1, here it may be 1. So what is the count you are getting? 4 to 6 plus 1 7 plus 1 8 plus 1 9. You are getting 9, right? So now say which side you will go. You will means go to left side or right side. Again you will go left side because ninth you are getting. Say me one more number from 0 to 5. 3 you want to check. Okay. So for 3, what will be the index here? At which index it may be possible? For the first row, at index 3. For second, 1. Here 1, here 0, here 0. So you are getting 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5. So can I say that answer 3 will never be possible? Because if we have checked in the entire row also, we are getting as 5 only. Yes or no? Now you will move to right side, right? Previously it was 5, now it's 3. So can I say that your number is nothing but 4? Let's check for 4. It will be 4, 2 here, 1 here, 0, sorry, 1 here, 1 here. So what is the count you will get? 4, 2, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8. So your answer is 4. Is this clear for everyone? What you are doing, you are just going in each and every row. You are counting, saying that how many numbers are possibly less than or equal to 4, right? That is what you are counting here. Now, if your number, whatever the number you are getting, if it is satisfying the condition, whether you have to go in the left side, you will store and you will move to left side. And if you will go to right side, you will directly go to right side. And can I say that finding this answer is also easy. You are doing nothing but sum plus is equal to n comma, suppose this is your I, you are taking t by I, and at last you are checking, that means this sum, if it is means greater than equal to k, you are returning true, because you are saying that yes, it may be my answer. And if it is true, you are going to left side by storing the answer. If it is false, you are going to right side to find the answer. Is it clear for everyone now? Yeah, I know this question is little bit confusing, and in one class we have covered so many questions, so it may be confusing for you all. But when you will see the question and when you will try to implement it, then definitely you will able to get this question. These are the questions which needs your revision, your practice, and your iteration. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand these type of questions. I hope basic is clear for this question and you are now means comfortable in binary search. Okay, we will end our class here. If you have any doubt, anything anything you didn't able to understand, I will wait for 5 more minutes. Rest, you all can leave the meeting now. Good night, all. If you want to ask something, you can unmute and ask. I will wait for 5 more minutes. Okay, I think there is no doubt, so I will end this meeting now. Good night, all.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, what are we basically storing in the array like 15 and then going towards the left?
Which question?
The last one, sir.
Okay. See, we are storing nothing in the array. For every row, we are going and checking that what are the numbers which are less than equal to 4, right? So in first row, we are getting that number less than equal to 4 is 4. Means in second row, it will be 2. In third row, it will be 1, which is 3, isn't it? So we are finding total how many numbers which are smaller than equal to n. Sorry, smaller than equal to my given number. That we are finding. If it is satisfying our condition, then we are moving to the left side to again reduce my count, means as we have to say the answer minimum possible, so we are moving to the left side. As you have seen here, at first we got 15, then we have shifted to left side, then we got 6, then I told you to say some number, then we have iterated on 5 also answer was possible. You told 3, for 3 answer was not possible, so you have shifted, then you got 4. We are storing nothing, Sanya, here, just we are writing one for loop because you already have n and m. So answer will be just to iterate on each and every not row also these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And last element you can directly get, right? Just you have to check by division.